Hey guys, welcome back to day 3 of my 1-year devotional series. Today is New Year's Eve. Happy New Year's. Probably see this January 1st in 2026, but today is still 2025, so let's get on to a devotion for today. Today I'll be reading Psalm 139. I'll get started. You have searched me, Lord, and you know me. You know when I sit and when I rise. You perceive my thoughts from afar. You discern my going out and my lying down. You are familiar with all my ways before a word is on my tongue. You, Lord, know it completely. You hem me in behind and before, and you lay your hand upon me. Such knowledge is too wonderful for me, too lofty for me to attain. Huge verse right there. God's knowledge is way above our understanding. Sometimes things about him in the Bible just do not make sense to our human brains. That's something really kind of touches my heart a little bit to remember that I struggle with like the evolution side of things in today's modern science world. So that's just something to kind of think about. Like, we don't have all the answers right now. So there's nothing wrong with that, right? And God says we just won't understand everything while we're here. And let me continue. Verse 7. Where can I go from your spirit? Where can I flee from your presence? Instantly thinking about Jonah when he was trying to flee God and what he was saying. So that's interesting. Verse 8, if I go up to the heavens, you are there. If I make my bed in the depths, you are there. If I rise on the wings of the dawn, if I settle on the far side of the sea, even there your hand will guide me. Your right hand will hold me fast. If I say, surely the darkness will hide me, and the light become a night around me, even the darkness will not be dark to you. The night will shine like the day, for the darkness is light to you. Now, this is something I highlighted. I read this and I highlighted this. This must be important. Verse 13, for you created my inmost being. You knit me together in my mother's womb. I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful, and I know that full well. That is just a great statement of faith by David right there. I think he's the writer of that, yeah. But, yeah. This is actually a song of David. That's what it says in my book. Yeah. That's just a wonderful statement. It basically says, like, God, you're my creator. I trust you, and your works are wonderful. You know everything there is for me to know. I don't even need to worry about it. And through you, I trust that, and I know that with all my inmost being, right? That's exactly what this verse is saying. So, yeah, maybe I'll recap on that at the end, but I'll continue verse 15 here. My frame was not hidden from you when I was made in the secret place, when I was woven together in the depths of the earth. Your eyes saw my unformed body. All the days ordained for me were written in your book, before one of them came to be. How precious to me are your thoughts, God. How vast is the sum of them. Were I to count them, they would outnumber the grains of sand. When I awake, I am still with you. I mean, yeah, that's insane to think about. Like, God has infinite wisdom. More than the grains of sand. You can't count sand grains. So that's pretty interesting to think about. God has infinite wisdom, right? They speak of you with evil intent. Do I not hate those who hate you? Oh, sorry, I skipped a little bit. They speak of you with evil. Oh, sorry, I didn't skip that. If only you, God, would slay the wicked away from me, you who are bloodthirsty. They speak of you with evil intent. Your adversaries misuse your name. Do I not hate those who hate you, Lord, and abhor those who are in rebellion against you? I have nothing but hatred for them. I count them my enemies. Search me, God, and know my heart. Test me and know my anxious thoughts. Ooh, that hits deep. I'll recap on that in just one sec. I have one more verse. Verse 24. See if there is any offense way in me, and lead me in the way of everlasting. All of that is just a great way to end chapter 139. Psalm 139. The end. Search me, God, for my anxious thoughts. I think we're all guilty of a little bit of anxiety, being unsure of like what's to come, and being nervous for things, like being anxious. I definitely have experienced some of that. It's kind of weird. So, we're hitting the new year. My biggest thing was in 2020 during COVID-19, right? I really struggled with anxiety after the lockdown, going back to school, playing sports. Like, it was really hard for me to socialize with other people, and I lost my flow of confidence. I lost my flow of communicating with other people. I just didn't have that confidence to talk to people anymore, right? So when I see this verse, like, I think, wow, God takes all my anxiety away. If I trust in Him, He'll take it away. So that to me, just it really meant a lot, right? So now let's recap just a little bit here, and then I see if there's anything offensive in me and lead me in the way everlasting. In my mind, that means to me, like, God, if there's anything wrong in my soul, if there's anything wrong in my body, misleading me, my human flesh, right? It's desiring me to do something that isn't with you and your word. Help me find a way to not do that, right? I think that's talked about. Romans, Paul writes about that a lot, just like your relationship with the flesh versus like your nature with God. So I think that's really interesting that even David kind of talks about it. Like, Lord, I know I'm not perfect. Help me find what is right and pure in your mind, right? Like, help me find your wisdom, God, because we are just humans and God has infinite wisdom, infinite thoughts, infinite power. And yeah, we're just a couple we're just human beings, and it's really humbling to realize, like we are here, and God is, off the charts, off the scale. He's way above us. So it's just it's a great reminder today that that He can take away our anxiety. He can guide us towards what is good and right. And yeah, I think that's a really good sum up of like what Psalm 139 means to me today. So that's a really good recap, I think. So I guess we'll end this with a little prayer. Dear God, thank you for another year of amazing blessings, Lord. 2025 itself has been quite a year for me. I've grown in my faith. You've kind of brought me back. I've been astray for quite some time. In the last few months now, you've brought me closer to you. Lord, bless these devotional readings every single day, that I may grow in faith with you, and that other people may see that growth and may even take something away from it, right, Lord? So, Lord, please, today, tomorrow, and throughout this next year coming, bless everyone in their hearts and help us get closer to you, just like David was asking. If there's anything wrong in my heart, guide me to you, Lord. Amen. All right, guys. Well, thanks for day 3. I'll be back for day 4, and Happy New Year. Bye.